Greetings to all of my recruit subscribers. I'm attempting this for the first time, so bear with me. I hope it goes fairly smoothly, but I'm going to try having video intros to my video clips that I make of Habs and draft eligible prospects. And first one I'm going to do here is on Oliver Kapanen, who, as any of you that follow me on Twitter or are a subscriber to recruits knows quite well that he's one of my favorite prospects. I think he's criminally underrated. We'll just put it that way. It's been fun to see his steady improvement since he was drafted. And for me, he's not only one of the most underrated Habs prospect, but one of the most underappreciated players outside of the NHL, as far as I'm concerned. We have a tendency to focus on the point totals when we look at the World Juniors, but Kapanen, despite only getting 3 points in 5 games, I thought was one of the top performers at the World Junior tournament. After breaking down the video from his 5 matches over the last bit there, I would argue that he may have been a top center in the tournament. He was named the player of the game in one of his matches, but should have been 2, and arguably could have been even 3 or 4. For me, he was Finland's best player. They're clearly their MVP, and I think the video clips I put together will demonstrate that for everyone. He did everything well in this tournament. He scored two key goals for them. He won 65% of his faceoffs, which is an amazing total. And all of the key ones, and I show a few of those on this video, and it's for me though, being on the top penalty kill and power play first units for Finland, and he played like 75 minutes, I think 5-on-5 in the tournament, and he was on the ice for one goal against 5-on-5, and it was a shot that the goalie should have saved, as far as I was concerned. As far as I'm concerned as well, no one worked harder, played better positionally, or was better defensively in the tournament than he was. It's quite encouraging, I think, that both he and Joshua were, quite possibly the best two-way forwards in the tournament. And when they're both in the same organization, drafted by the same team, that's something for Habs fans to be really, really excited about, because they're both players that any coach is gonna appreciate. And I think it also means that they're not that far away from the NHL. Marty St. Louis is going to love the way Oliver Kapanen plays. I'm positive of that, just like he did Owen Beck. And both of those guys aren't far from the NHL. In fact, they might both play next year. I don't know if Kapanen's coming over or not, but he's ready as far as I'm concerned. He's on a 5-game point streak right now in Liga. He plays more than 17 minutes a game. For a teenager to play 17 minutes a game in Liga at center is almost unheard of. He's a regular on their penalty kill and power play. I mean, it's that's all very impressive for a kid that's still, he's not going to turn 20 until the summertime. So I know, I thought he was almost flawless at the World Juniors defensively. It just away from the puck, no one worked harder. He was, common thief. He steals pucks constantly, and he did it throughout the tournament, and you'll see that in the video clips that I have. I'm really excited about him joining the Canadiens, and I hope he comes over next year, and I think he will fight for a spot with the big club pretty much from day one. If he needs seasoning, it'll be at the most it'll be 1 year in the AHL, and at that point I think he'll be ready. So enjoy the clip, and I hope you are as impressed with him as I am.
Pass in front from Koivunen, never got to the front of the net. Back in front, score!
And then a real nice play to the net. But Oliver Kapanen is so aware of where that puck is. If you watch his eyes, he already sees where the shot is coming from, finds the loose puck over the pad.
Canada, and then later in the second period had the 5-on-3 for 52 or 53 seconds. So they've had some chances with the man advantage to do some damage, and now this is the point of the tournament for Bistad. This gets turned over. Koivunen leaves. Oliver trying to find some room down the right side. Boards got squeezed out. Carlson from Johnson and Bistad. So the
great read and a great save by Carl Lindbaum, and a little bit of exasperation by Oliver Kapanen.
Lindbaum came into the game with 113 saves on 120 shots. And a 3-1 win-loss record. His only loss was the game against Canada, and really Canada gets the 3-0 lead by about the 12-minute mark of the opening period. And other than that,
very talented group of 04s, some 05s. We've seen Axel Sandeep Pellikka. So good. His fellow.
And then left. Gets double-teamed and gets knocked over by big 6'6" Oscarson. To the line and no further. Joachim Kemmel on for Billy Koivunen and back for Kemmel. Kemmel trying to walk his way in. Couldn't find any room through the defense. Back at the line. Oh, Sell with the long shot. That didn't miss by much. Sweden on the regroup with Jakob Norrinen. Norrinen plays it out, doesn't get outside the line. No, Sallin will bring it back in. Long shot from the line from Koivunen. That gets turned on the brakes. Gets it back in. Sandeep Pellikka gets it to the front of the net. And Lysell. Fabian Lysell has it again. Tries to work it free. And it gets turned over. And Huuhtanen goes down. On-man rush back for Huuhtanen for 1-1. For 17 so far in this World Championship. Been a major concern. Steal there by Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen, who has the Finland goal in this game. Theo Carlson has the goal for Sweden. Lysell sends it in up top for Johnson. Near side Lysell. Lets it go, looking for the far side, and that goes off a body. And Minalo will try to swing this deep. It got blocked to the front of it, and it comes from Oliver Kapanen. Koivunen through. Kemmel will play it on, and Oliver Kapanen will give chase. Kapanen trying to track it down, cleared up the boards. Back in across the line for Stromgren. Big hit by Stromgren in behind the net. Battle in behind. Ritsalainen sends it ahead for Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen short-handed. Kapanen! And a little Solomon. Salmi lets it go. That changed directions and just went her side on Lindbaum. Controlled by Koivu. To the short side for Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen gets a couple. Kemmel cross ice. It goes for Koivunen. Brings it to the middle of the ice, and that shot got blocked by Robertson. Pressures him. Salmi from the line, deflected in front by Kapanen.
Slot, very good, the inner slot. They defend very, very well in that area.
Kemmel breaks it up. Koivunen. Kapanen. Kemmel. And off. Another amazing save by Carl Lindbaum. Heimo Salmi goes cross ice. Koivunen back for Heimo Salmi and back for Koivunen. Koivunen lets the shot. Scramble at the side of the net. Wraparound try. And now the net is.
Wins the group. The puck is down and we're playing. Here's Kemmel, whom we just highlighted, star, pursuing Sean Behrens. Still paired with Luke Hughes. A check applied by Topias Vilen. The Devils prospect right at the blue line. I'll be like this line of Brindley, Connors, and Stramel as the tournament's going on.
I think Brindley has just gotten better and better and better. We all know he's a good passer, but I think that he's made some bullseye passes. He's made some great reads offensively. He's been good in the bumper on the power play. I've liked a ton about his game. Stramel's a big rig who I think is just going to continue getting better. It's a really good line with a lot of different pickets.
Look out again. Right into the and Chesley. Luke Middleset, pair of Minnesota Golden Gophers paired together on the back end. Right now for Team USA. Logan Cooley pushed the face-off back to Hughes.
That's 0 for 2 on offensive zone face-offs on the power play.
Oh, Stramel. Held up Kapanen. Backhander on net by his cousin Oliver Kapanen. Now at the point.
Slowed the U.S. down. Created a little bit of doubt, just a little bit. But they had slowed him down and were in their face a little bit more. And then they take a couple of bad penalties.
Uh-oh, Kapanen stripped Luke Hughes. Kapanen to the net. Pass, save, August. To the stick of Kemmel. Joachim Kemmel tried to dangle around Savage, could not. Now, Haminaho, an A-rated player, according to Central Scouting. Duke in front. Was knocked away from him.
Where is everybody? How's everybody shoot? What play possibly is on?
Finns win the draw back. 40 seconds left in the period. Kemmel, he's got the point shot. Fired in by Kemmel. He's got the point shot. It's taken by Team USA and Jack Perk. Kemmel, he scored once today. Good back check from Stramel, breaking up the pass.
Koivunen. He'll drop it back for Oliver Kapanen. Back it goes for Koivunen. He'll sail it in. Oliver Kapanen, the captain of this Finland team, pours in after it. Penyenko trying to step it up the boards, getting to the line, but not out. Day 4. Czechia and Sweden lead one pool. Switzerland and Finland.
Constant plays with a lot of energy and determination.
In Liga. Koivunen sends it across for Oliver Kapanen. Back it comes.
2 seconds of power play time.
Kapanen plays this through for Koivunen. Koivunen circles inside the line, plays it back for Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen drops it back. Malinen walks it in. Malinen plays it up for Oliver Kapanen. The Montreal draft pick cuts to the middle of the ice. Knocked off of his stick by Vomalis. Kapanen goes back. Nice bank pass off the Bazookas. Sends it around for Locke Bellison. Came off his skate. In a bad angle for him to handle. And Oliver Kapanen short-handed. Malinen with the wrister off the backboards. And it hopped over the stick of Oliver.
Disrupt the clean shot by Bison.
Ozolin's plays in the North American high power play for Finland. Too far, Oliver Kapanen tracks it down. There, Kazakhs plays it around the boards. There's a shot, save made. On it again is Kapanen. Plays it back for Heimos. Back for Kapanen, in for Kemmel. Back in on the attack. Vila. So the shots that at one time were 15-10 in favor of Slovakia are now 9 on Wieland. Pius Wieland sends it off for Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen dances his way in, sends it back at the line for Rainer. Rulers into the paint one more time. Scramble for a loose puck. Salkin jams at it. Cleared but not out. Fired. And what a Finland looking to jump into Sol. Sessions top spot in Group B. Ozolin runs out of room. Koivunen cuts in. Mark local against Slovakia. Out through center, Vikingtons takes this to the outside around Wieland. Tried it back for Heimosalmi. Heimosalmi, the only returning defenseman for this Finland team. Koivunen slips it through. Backhander to the front from Kapanen. Koivunen hits the line with Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen will track this down to the near corner. Heimosalmi in from the line. Early second period, day 2 of the World Junior Championship. Slap shot scores! Jakub Kemmel breaks it up. Kemmel sends it on for Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen, the Montreal pick. Wrap around, try, scores! Oliver Kapanen.
Here down the wing, and then when he sees that he has an opportunity, now he finds a way to fight off the check, and then he recognizes that Andrushek is vulnerable. And a nice little backhand pass by Kemmel, and then a little quick burst and right to the net off the skate of Andrushek. And Andrushek is down outside the crease, and that doesn't allow him to get back to deny that play by Kapanen.
That long reach of Hamino. Back in for Libor Nemeth, poked off his stick.
I think you have to learn from some of those, and he's gifted offensively, and he's gifted steal-wise.
Shot scores! The scoring in this second period for Finland. There's a shot, good wrister from the line by Groch. That went wide. Hanzik gets bowled over in the corner, and the puck bounces up at the line, and right back in for Kapanen, who's had a solid game. in the shot clock. It started off 8-0 in favor of Finland, and then 10-9 after one period in favor of Slovakia. It was that loss that ultimately kept them from getting to the quarterfinals. Here comes Kapanen. Kapanen off the leg. Kemmel goes after it. Kemmel turns backdoor. Oh, what a save! What a with a big stop. Kapanen on it again. Kemmel tees it up. Ouch! That got blocked. Sturback went down in front of that. And Maxim Sturback is going to limp his way.
Тако. Все ж таки проти цього виступили швейцарські захисники, але атака у фінів щодо воріт. Ну і зараз це загубила Фіна. Ну, і... Капанен, до речі, це був, але є ще третій. Який вже у нас розпочався. В атаці Фіни. Поки що без кидка, хоча замах був досить сильним. Ну і ось кидок. Швейцарія, бачимо, також поки що нічого створити не може біля чужих воріт. Збирає шайбу збірна Швейцарії. В атаці команда, но ось кидок як слід не вийшов у 20-го номера Ліана Бікселя. Ще один момент.